There was a popular saying when I got into the gun world that you should make your life fit around your gun. And for some people that works. For me, it doesn't. As much as I love guns, I'm not gonna let them dictate my entire lifestyle. For instance, someone asking me about the 380. They wanted to know what my thoughts are with respect to the 380 as far as concealed carry, self-defense, so forth and so on. I carry this Ruger LCP II shaded in 380 for self-defense anytime I'm going to my mailbox. I have a mailbox that's a bit of a ways from my actual house. I have to walk to it. Sometimes I go at night, sometimes I go in the morning, sometimes I go in the day. Regardless, what this 380, what this particular gun allows me to do is just to keep it by the door. Whenever I decide to go check my mailbox, I can take it, slip it in my pants, slip it in a pocket, call it a day. I'm not having to run and go put a holster on and do all this stuff like that. It's just something that's easy and that just fluidly fits my lifestyle. There was a popular saying when I got into the gun world that you should make your life fit around your gun, right? Meaning you find the absolute best gun possible, and then you change everything about your life, not everything, but change enough about your life to make it work. So if I had a bigger gun, but let's say I like to wear tighter t-shirts, well then start wearing baggier t-shirts. If I happen to want to carry a spare mag, but I also like to wear my jeans a little bit more fitted, well then wear baggier jeans. And for some people that works, for me it doesn't. As much as I love guns, I'm not gonna let them dictate my entire lifestyle. Especially considering that we live in a world now where we have so many options as far as guns are concerned, that don't necessarily have to. Maybe that may have been the case back in the day where all you had at your disposal were big, heavy revolvers and 1911s. But nowadays, you got guns like this little guy here, where I can take it, throw it in my pocket, and be none the wiser. So as far as a 380 is concerned in terms of self-defense, I mean, at the end of the day, the answer is always going to be it's better than nothing. So whether it's a 22, a 380, a 44 mag, whatever the case may be, it's gonna be better than nothing. That being said, the 380 actually has a very popular reputation for actually being a good self-defense gun in some respects. The former governor of Texas, Rick Perry, a long time ago actually used an actual Ruger LCP like this to kill a coyote that was attacking his dog while he was out for a jog.
So the Texas governor is packing some serious heat when he goes out for a jog, apparently. Telling the AP that he drew his weapon when a coyote threatened his Labrador retriever. "Do not mess with my dog," he said. It took just one shot from Perry's laser-sighted pistol to take out the coyote. Perry holds a concealed handgun permit, and he says sometimes he carries a gun with him while he's jogging because he's afraid of snakes.
He got the gun that fit his lifestyle. He was going for a jog, he needed something small, and so he took this Ruger LCP. I've even done that sometimes when I went out for a run. I was like, I don't necessarily want to carry this big-ass gun while I'm running. So I got something small. I just take this Ruger LCP, throw it in my pocket, call it a day. It is not ideal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and say this is all you need, because there are a couple things you have to think about too, and there are always trade-offs.
Real quick before you finish watching this video, I want to give thanks to Hero Beverage Company for sponsoring this video. Hero is helping everyone remain operational by providing coffee dedicated to American heroes. A portion of every bag sold goes to a different charity that supports the different heroes the blend was made for. So go to drinkhero.com and use Noir 10 to save 10% on your order.
So with this particular gun, like, if I'm carrying it in my pocket like this, I'm probably not gonna have a round in the chamber. Well, not probably, I'm not, because there's nothing covering the trigger guard. So I know that, so that means I have to understand that one of the limitations is if I actually have to go to use this gun for self-defense, I'm gonna have to rack and pull the slide back in order to get around in the chamber. There are some things called like pocket holsters, where it's a really small pouch, slips inside, and it's designed that whenever you pull the gun out, the holster stays in your pants and pulls out. I don't use them because there's just too much bulk in my pocket. It's a trade-off. I understand I'm gonna have to rack the gun in order to get around in the chamber if I ever have to pull this to use it. That's just the reality of the situation. That being said, it's a very specific role that this gun is gonna play. It's my mailbox gun. It's my sometimes running gun. I have other guns. If I decide to go out for the night, I'm gonna use that gun. My bedside gun is gonna be different. It just all depends on what your lifestyle requires. I know some girls that carry this as a full-time self-defense gun. This is all they carry, this 380, because it fits their life. They put it in their purse, it is what it is. They don't have to think about it. It's just a small gun, it's always with them. At the end of the day, what it boils down to is a gun that you always carry with you all the time is gonna be better than the biggest gun you keep at home. And that's not something I made up. That's been the nomenclature in the gun industry for the longest time. So if you're gonna err on the side of anything, err on the side of the gun you know is gonna be as easy as possible to carry. Because at the end of the day, I come back full circle all the time, the most important thing I think you need to keep in mind when it comes to choosing caliber and size of gun, are you always going to carry it? Are you going to have it on you when it matters? And if that's the case, and it is, then that's the perfect gun for you. If it's not, you might want to consider what you do. But by and large, whatever it is, whatever the caliber size, as long as you have it on you, again, I know I'm beating a dead horse, but it's better than nothing.
Guns aren't political. That's why I need your help getting this message to spread on YouTube by clicking the thumbs up button, leaving a comment to let me know what you think of the video, then subscribing to the channel. But most importantly, click that bell symbol. For products featured in this video, click the links in the description.